Welcome to the 1204. Over a month ago, I made a video about a white porn star here in the United Kingdom. This white porn star, he claims that he has to charge more money to sleep with black women due to their foul, offensive odor. This white man claims that the smell from black women is extremely off putting. Therefore, he has to charge more money. The smell is so off putting, it affects his erection. So, therefore, he has to charge more money to sleep with black women. So, when this guy said that, I made a video about it. And my video was to highlight that black women have selective outrage. And I said that you will not see black women go after this guy. I said that I want to see black women go after this guy the same way they go after black men. And I did not hear much. In fact, I did not hear anything until it was brought to my attention by Super Toyota. Big up Super Toyota for this one. I am not surprised by this, but I am also a bit disappointed. Let me tell you why. Elaine the Pain. This is the gobby black chick. She made a video. It was like a 10-minute video, I believe. And she spoke about this situation. Tell me why she spent the majority of the video insulting black men. And after watching that Elaine the Pain video, that only corroborates the video I made. I want you guys to do something for me. Look at how Elaine the Pain spoke about Ginger J. Look at the energy she had for Ginger J, who said disparaging things about black women. She went much harder on Ginger J for talking about a black woman's damn hair. Well, it's not even their hair, actually, is it? Because it's not their hair, it's fake hair. So she had a lot to say about Ginger J because he spoke about the fact that black women are wearing dead Chinese women's hair on their heads. But I did not see one bumper clot, one pussy clot in the direction of this white man who said that black women stink. What she then did, she flipped the whole script and she put the ball back in the black man's court. She said she was calling, listen to this right now. This will tell you about black women being selective with their outrage. This guy said, so Ginger J talks about black women wearing fake hair. And by the way, they do wear fake hair. And by the way, the hair stinks, but that's a different video. She then talks about Ginger J being a dundus. She refers to Ginger J as being a dundus. And to be fair, I think I did as well, to be fair. So I can't even try to take the moral high ground with that one. And for those of you who don't know what a dundus is, even though a lot of Jamaicans use the word dundus, the word actually originates from the Lingala language in Zaire or Congo. And dundus means somebody who's an albino. So she describes him as some dirty, stinking dundus because he talk about that black woman's hair. But then this white man says that black women stink. And she doesn't insult this white man, she insults black men. She was saying that how black men are stinking pussies and nothing but stinking pussy clouts. The black man's a stinking pussy. Which is quite ironic, because this whole situation is about pussies being stinking, right? How is it that she didn't direct any anger towards this Oyibo man, but she was insulting black men, saying that black men should be checking these men? That is crazy. This only speaks volumes about the point I made. Black women do not have energy for non-black men. If you are a black man, you can't even make a joke about black women. Let me tell you something right now. There was this American dude. Well, I think he's originally Igbo because he's got an Igbo name, Toby Chukwuobumseli. So Toby Chukwuobumseli, he was murdered by his white girlfriend, and it came out that this guy was saying a lot of disparaging things about black women, and black women in America washed their hands of this guy. They said, "Well, we don't care that he's dead. We are not going to protest for him. Fuck him." And that's the black woman's attitude. If you say something derogatory against a black woman and you are a black man, I think some black women see that as a death sentence. We saw how black women celebrated in Will Smith smacking Chris Rock on television. And they said it's about time someone defended a black woman's honor. So now you have this stupid plonker, Elaine the Pain. She wants black men to ride out on this Greek dude. She wants black men to smack this guy in the side of his mouth for talking out the side of his mouth about black women. But meanwhile, as far as I'm concerned, she has not even told these black women to maybe stop sleeping with this guy. She has not told these black porn stars, this guy doesn't respect you. He thinks you guys stink. Don't do any scenes with him. She's not even said that. Rather, she would direct her anger towards black men. And she was trying to, in my opinion, manipulate the whole situation. Because a lot of black women like to manipulate situations like this. And they would say, well, he's only saying this because he knows that black women ain't protected by black men. And they can come in and they can talk anyhow about black women. Let me tell you this right now. I want you black guys to listen to me carefully. Black women who talk like that, they're only trying to gaslight you. Let me tell you something right now. Black women are trying to push this narrative that every other race of men in the world protect the women in their race. They say it's only black men that publicly disrespect their women. That is a lie from the pit of hell. Let's look at the white women. Because what you women fail to realize is, what you black chicks fail to realize is this. the red pill, the manosphere, MGTOW, men going their own way. All of these weird men groups. It was all it was founded by white men. Tom Likas, he's a white man. He made millions over saying disparaging things about white women. He encouraged his white listeners to go to South America and get a South American, get a Latina. The American woman is no good. You've got Mark Rudolph. Not too long ago, there was a guy called Richard, I can't remember his last name. He's a white British man. He said that English white women are fat. They are unattractive. What I'm trying to say was, I just mentioned 3 white men who have been disrespecting women from their own race. And guess what you didn't see? You didn't see a bunch of white knights, no pun intended, come out to put those guys in their place for talking bad about our white queens. You don't see that. But in the black community, if a black man says something bad about black women, you've got plunkers like Elaine who would expect other black men to go and teach that man a lesson. That is pure rubbish. This guy said what he said about black women. And what I want is, I want that consistency. I want this guy to be dragged the same way Ginger J was. It's funny how black women have not gone after this guy. But had that been a black... Because let me tell you this right now. If that was a black man, if that was a black man that said, I need to charge black women more money to sleep with them because they stink, this would have went viral worldwide. You would have had Chrissy speaking about it. But Chrissy isn't going to speak about this. Elaine, this was the same chick who was telling black people to boycott Indians or Asian business. And last time I checked, I'm sure it was those Asian shops that were selling these stinking weaves that you chicks are wearing. And I'm pretty sure Elaine wears a weave or a wig. Now, where did she buy that from? Just a question. But I'm not surprised about this at all. Black women have tried to turn the tables on black men over this. They tried to say, well, it's our fault for not, for not protecting the black woman, and they see this as us not protecting the black woman. These women are brasses. And I'm not trying to say they don't deserve protection or that. In fact, I am saying actually, none of you people deserve protection. That is just, listen, let me be honest here. Elaine I don't know her from Adam. Don't know any of you broads from Adam. I don't expect you people to protect me. Why would I protect someone I don't even know? And those women who has been with this man, they know who they are. Maybe they need to come out and maybe they need to say something. Because he's talking about them. So is this a case of hit dog hollering? Because if you know, and I'm sorry to be vulgar, but if you know your pussy don't stink, then why do you care? But I want to see black women talk about this. I want to see, what's the name of that ratchet, that ghetto chick? Is it Ice Cream? I want to see Ice Cream talk about this. I want to see ZZ Mills talk about this. I want to see the black female outrage, but we won't see it. All they're gonna do is look at a black man and say, "Oh, look at that! This is why other races of men they don't respect you because you guys don't defend your women, so they can come in and say anything about women. Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. You guys just you guys only have that venom for black men because I pointed out as well that Murad Morelli, this guy was using the N word and referring to black people as slaves. This was vile, racist language that Pakistani prostitute was spewing. Murad is a Pakistani prostitute, a racist Pakistani prostitute. He wasn't cancelled, but Ginger J's cancelled because he spoke about a black woman's hair. Do me a favor.